Okay, guys, welcome back. We're doing our series on artists that have launched their businesses fresh out of training, seeing clients, building up their clientele. And I couldn't think of many other people than Fritz here. Fritz went through her training. Was it this year? Early this year?
Yeah, in March.
In
In March.
March, and
Oh my
she's making
goodness, yes.
amazing traction. So Fritz, I'd love for you to share with everybody where you're from and about when you started your training and what you did beforehand, before PMU too.
Yeah, so I'm from the Philippines. I moved here 7 years ago and I worked in dental. And by the way, let me just tell you, Amanda, I'm so excited to tell you that I left that dental assisting job last week.
Oh my gosh. So you literally just quit your full-time job
Yes,
last week to
I'm full
pursue
time now.
permanent makeup. So tell me, how did you tell them? Like, how did that all go?
Oh my goodness, it was so hard because, like I said, I moved here 7 years ago, and 5 years I worked for the same doctor.
Wow. So you had the same
Yeah,
team, same doctor. It was
same
very
team, same
familiar.
doctor. Yeah. So it was really hard to tell him that, hey, I'm sorry, but I gotta leave.
Yeah.
And I love my job. I love being a dental assistant. But with the kids, family, I need more,
Yeah.
basically. And I'm just really glad that I found you.
Oh,
And
you're
my
gonna
my
make me
career,
emotional.
I was already emotional.
I
And
had no
like,
idea about any of this. You're literally throwing this on me. You literally just quit your job and you're a
I
full-time business owner.
did.
That is a huge achievement. And you
Like,
guys heard what she said. She started in March. She started her training. And right now, when we're recording it, it's September of 2021. That is such a big achievement. I literally have goosebumps.
oh,
Oh my gosh. Was that your goal to quit your job this year?
oh yes. I just didn't realize it's gonna be that soon
Yeah.
because I opened my salon in May.
Mhm.
And now, starting Friday last week, I've become my own boss.
Oh my
My
God.
own boss. Yeah.
So I know a lot of people, I'm trying to think about the people listening here and what they want to know. And I could imagine them thinking, okay, like at what point did you decide it was time to leave your job? Because you said for you, you had left it early in compared to your goals. So was it that you were stable enough with clients or charging enough, or what gave you the confidence to let go of that job, knowing you'd have the security of your business right now?
Because for the month of September, I'm booked out.
Wow.
Um, like mid-August, I'm seeing constant flow of clients booking.
Mhm.
And every single day since I opened my salon, I've been working every single day.
Yeah.
So with two jobs, two kids, I mean, it's not gonna,
You're
it's not,
superwoman.
yeah.
So it's almost like when you're ramping up in your business, your time and the days a week are a lot. And then as soon as you quit your job, you're going down this side where you're working a little less again. So it's going to free up that time. I'm so proud of you for
Yeah.
pushing through that top because this is difficult. I remember those days at the beginning when you had both jobs and you were trying to ramp out. Congratulations, Fritz. That's the
Thank you
coolest
so
surprise ever.
much.
And like for everybody
Yeah.
to hear this in this announcement, that is so special. Oh,
I I I really waited to tell you this in person. Like, oh, I was so excited to text you, but let's just wait. I want to surprise her too.
that's the coolest thing ever. So I'd love to know more. How many clients on average right now would you say that you're seeing per month? Like, what is that looking like? And how much are you charging for your services right now?
Right now, I would be really honest. I'm underpriced
Oh, so we got to
because
raise those
yeah,
prices, huh? Yeah.
I know. So this week alone, I have 11 new clients.
11 new clients in 1 week.
Yes, in 1 week.
Oh
Yes,
my gosh.
and
It is
then
time to up your
so
prices.
I know.
What are you
um,
charging, Fritz?
300.
Oh my gosh, we got to get
I
that up
know.
right away. So what are you
Yes.
planning on increasing it to in the next, like when we get
So
off this call?
I'm just gonna finish 11 clients this week, and then I'll bump it up. So I'm thinking of doing 350 for the initial, and then a $50 touch up.
So 400.
Yes.
And so how many clients do you think you're seeing in a month? Maybe 20. It sounds like if 11 a week, maybe 20 to 30.
Yeah, it's about that. No, yeah, about
Oh.
20.
So let's say that
Yeah,
we
without,
have like 25 in a month and you're charging 400 plus like a maybe a 10% tip on average. Is that reasonable to say?
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's $11,000 that you're
Oh
going to
my
make
gosh.
next month. Yeah.
Oh,
Do
wow.
you realize that you are about to break through into six-digit club already? Did that even hit you yet?
Okay.
Yeah. So if
Oh,
you just stayed at 400,
oh,
which I know your area, Fritz, I know you should be charging even more than that with the quality of your work.
yeah,
But let's
yeah.
say you kept it at that. If we take that 11,000 and multiply that by 12 months in a year, that's $132,000 in revenue. And that's at a low end price in our area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
wow. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly.
So I have more
Yes.
questions for you then. I'm so shocked at
Oh
all
my
this.
gosh.
This is all news. So wow, Fritz, I'm so proud of you. So I want you to
Thank you so
take
much.
people. So the people listening right now, we'll just assume either they're brand new to permanent makeup and they just took a training, or maybe they haven't even taken a training yet and they're wondering, can I do this? You know, what did that look like for you going through training, and what tips do you have for people looking for a training? Because you ramped up so quickly.
So I actually was very hesitant because, Amanda, I'm not good with art. I can only draw stick figures, and let alone drawing in brows. So even during the training, I had to submit my eyebrow shape 3 times. I mean, that
You know, it's because I love you, though. It just had to look good.
that alone I can't do, let alone drawing in tattooing someone else's brows, you know?
Yeah,
And it's on their faces. But I'm such a go-getter. I'm
you
like,
are. You work your butt off, girl.
I do, and I'm proud to say that.
Yeah.
And so, I took all your words and embraced them and just worked harder. Like every single day after getting home from dental office, I would just work on my homework every single night. And literally each practice, I get better. And each client, I get better. And I see the progress. It's there. You just have to put in the work.
Yeah. And I think you're taking the excuse away for so many people. You worked full time in the dental industry as an assistant. You have two young kids at home who, by the way, I've met them. They're amazing kids. So I know you're an amazing mom. And then you took on how many courses? I know you've done microblading and powder,
And
right?
then the powder.
Yep.
Yes.
And she's certified in both. So that's a lot going on in a year, right? And now you've ramped up your business to a point where you've been able to quit that job. And now you have a projected six figure, if not multiple six figures by next year with your prices increasing career all on your own, setting your own schedule. That's incredible, Fritz. It's incredible.
Thank
So I
you.
want to ask you some detailed questions about maybe in the beginning and how you push through. So when you did your first models, did you do models on people you knew, like friends and family, or did you go right into doing strangers?
Oh, I did strangers.
So you went
Yeah.
right in.
I can't do my friends. Like I love them too much. I don't want to practice.
And usually I hear the opposite. They're
So
like, I don't feel comfortable doing strangers, so I want to
yeah,
do friends and family. You went the opposite route, and we're like,
yeah,
nope, let me do strangers' faces. Oh my gosh. Were you
that's
pretty
funny.
nervous then doing a stranger's
Oh,
brows?
absolutely. But I think what happened, I posted when I was ready to take on models, I posted on Facebook groups, like different groups. And
Wow.
yeah, there's a Facebook page group that's called Washington Pinoys, like Filipinos,
Mhm.
just for Filipinos. And so I posted there, and I probably got like 100 messages
Oh my
wanting to get
gosh.
their brows done. And I only took 5 for free. I did it
Mhm.
for free. And you know what's funny? My first microblading model was also the model that he passed me on powder
Oh my gosh, that's so funny for the touch up.
yeah. So we so we covered up. I covered up her old microblading.
That's
that I did.
amazing. That's
And
so
you passed
funny.
that. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. And
That's
I
so exciting. And so after you did your first 5 models for free, what did you charge for the next few models? Like how did you ramp up from there?
I did 150 with a free touch up.
Nice.
Yeah. And then after that I did yeah, the 250 with a $50 touch up.
And so now
And
with it's pretty incredible what you've created with all the new clients that are booking with you now. And so I guess there's probably a lot of people listening to this that would wonder, how do you do it? How do you get clients in the door? What did you do with that those first maybe 20 models or clients to help you build a foundation where people are booking like that? Like what does that work habit look like, Fritz?
well, so I did Facebook ads, a ton of Facebook ads, and I also did Instagram. Didn't really work out. Maybe I got a follower or two, but it didn't turn into sale. I definitely got more from Facebook and Google.
Wow.
So
So and
I
did that
think,
include the ads photos of your work too, or how did that
oh
work?
yes, yeah, I added photos of my work, myself, and the inside of my salon.
Wow.
And
So they felt
then,
comfortable with you.
oh,
They saw
those
who you
models, by
were,
the
they
way,
saw
that
your
I,
work.
yeah. So by the way, those models that I did, I asked them to leave me a review.
Mhm.
That also helped me a ton because nowadays people will base on reviews, and so
Well, if you think about
it's
it,
so
would you book
funny.
with somebody for microblading that didn't have reviews yet? I sure wouldn't.
Exactly. Yeah,
That
no.
was really smart.
Yeah. I actually had one client that said, "Hey, your reviews really helped me a lot to actually book you."
Wow.
So
Well, that's
right
good
now,
feedback.
yeah.
How many
Hmm.
reviews do you think you have now in the last couple months of launching?
Well, right now on Google, I think I have 18.
Wow, that's awesome
Yeah,
because it's
like
not easy to
yeah,
get
like
everybody to leave a review. So if you can
no,
get
not at
18 of
all.
those,
Yeah. So like every single client that I have, new clients, after I did their browse, I would send them like, "Hey, it would mean the world to me if you can leave me a review." I mean, the worst thing that they can do is not leave me a review, right? But
that's
at
right.
least I tried and reached out.
Wow.
And the Google ad, um, I she found me because of my ad and referred two of her friends from Tacoma. So they drove all the way to Tacoma and got their brows done.
So you did
And
all
then,
three of
yeah,
them in one day?
oh no,
Oh, I was like, that's a big day.
I know, there yet.
That's amazing. I can't wait for you to increase your prices, Fritz, because you're so I've seen your
Me
work, and
too.
I've worked with you, and I know
Mm,
that this is going to be a really, really good year for you and your schedule and your family. I'm so proud of you, and I want you to share a little bit,
thank you so
maybe
much.
about those early days when you were going through your course. Like for those people that aren't familiar, maybe with Beauty Angels program and how and the difference and everything, and how would you explain the program and the training and how is it different from maybe the things that you've heard from other artists?
Yeah, so I like that it's not just a weekend course, a crash course.
A
When
crash
I
course.
was,
Yeah.
yeah, um, when I was looking into trainers, like there's a ton of 3 to 4 days training. And then you stood out because, and Beauty Angels Academy, because I'm like, what is this 6 months? What is this 20 level curriculum? And so I looked further, I read further. I even had Joe like, hey, can you really explain this to me? Um, and so it showed there that you cannot pass the level until you pass the level that you're on. And I think that sealed it for me because, again, like I said earlier, tattooing someone's space is very big deal. So I want to do it right,
Yeah.
you know and just just the amount of training that was put on was so much better. And I like that there's a lifetime support, not just, hey, go, you're done, just get your BBP certificate.